about love. Hey guys, it's India. I'm starting a new series called Moving Mountains. So it's going to be short little Bible studies once a week. And so we're going to dig into a little bit of the Bible that I think would be awesome for everybody. So let's get started. I thought it would be fitting because it's Valentine's Day to talk about love. So of course we're going to go to a passage that's all about love. Let's get started with 1 Corinthians, which is a passage all about love. 1 Corinthians 13 says, "Love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres." Now, there's definitely much more to this passage that I'm going to read in a second, but I wanted to break down this part because I think it's so important. This passage gives you the blueprint of what love should be like. So whether you're talking about relationships with friends or romantic relationships, this is the blueprint. This is who you should be praying for, your future husband or future wife, depending on who's listening. So this is what you would want to go. And I think I want to point out just some awesome ones. Love is patient. That's something I struggle with personally. So if you struggle with patience, just remember that if you genuinely love someone, you'll work towards that. Love is kind. Not only is love kind to romantic relationships and friendships, but it's also kind to everybody else. Just when it comes to loving your neighbor, love is all of these things. So if you're looking for the blueprint, go to 1 Corinthians 13. All right, let's keep reading. Verse 8 says, "Love never fails, but where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part and we prophesy in part. But when completeness comes, what is in part disappears. When I was a child, I talked like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I put the ways of childhood behind me. For now we see only a reflection as in mirror. Then we shall see face to face. Now I know in part. Then I shall know fully, even as I am fully known. And now these three remain: faith, hope, love. But the greatest of these is love." How awesome is that to know that not only does the God of this universe love us, and he just laid out all of the things that love is and all of those things we have no matter what. Now I know it's really hard because as someone who had a parent step out of your life, it's hard to realize what that genuine love feels like. But you know what's awesome? We have a God that loves us just like that. We have a God that loves unconditionally. We have a God that says love never fails. Now, how awesome is that? So I think it's super cool. And I think it's something that obviously as people, we need to just take a second and pray about. Something that I've had to pray about is just showing genuine love, because this lays out how important love is. Love is the most important out of all of them. And so I think it's so awesome to just remember, like, how you love and how you treat others is so, so, so important, because love never fails. So if you're in a romantic relationship right now, I urge you to just pray over the love you have for that person, and to also pray over the love you have for your friends, and to also on top of that, pray over how you love others that you don't know and that you struggle to love. Now, I know that one's hard because I have the same issue, but I think it's so cool that we have a blueprint, a map, something to follow that tells us what love is and how we should love. So if you're struggling on a day like today, because I personally love Valentine's Day, but if today is not a day for you, just remember it's more than just a holiday for couples. So if you're struggling, just go show love to friends, go show love to family, and go show love to those around you, because somebody might be struggling today. Okay, so I think it's important to just remember love is so important. Whether you are in a romantic relationship or not, it is important to love those around you. So I think the prayer for today, I think we should just focus on praying for patience and praying for kindness, because those go hand in hand with love. And pray that you give a genuine love to those around you. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked it. Remember to like and subscribe, and stay tuned because I'll be posting these once a week of different things to talk about. And if you have something, a specific verse or passage you want to be talked about, just comment it down below and I'll be super excited to talk about it. Just remember to just stay in the Word. That's the most important part. I urge you, Corinthians is really, really good. So if you're looking for something to start this month, I urge you to just dig into the Word, start somewhere. Somewhere is better than nowhere, okay? I love you guys, and go love each other, and happy Valentine's Day.